Great. Yes on the quiz?
Okay, yeah. Are we going to just move into the quiz then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pull it up on my...
Okay. So do we all have the same number 3?
Human blood cell?
Hmm?
Human blood? Is that a question?
Yeah, mine's about blood. Human blood can be classified in one of our basic types.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the blood types and the proportions given in the table above define probability distribution. And that is, human blood can be classified into one of our basics, O, A, B, and AB. The proportion of people in the population of the United States with each of these blood types is summarized in the following table. So is that considered probability distribution?
The blood types and proportions given in the table above define a probability distribution. Well, what would the event be?
Well,
Blood type. Those that have a blood type of O would be one event. Those that have a blood type of A would be another event.
Yeah.
Is that the way we should look at this?
I think so.
Yeah. Probability distribution. Follow pattern.
Okay, let me... What do you think, Kirsten?
About the first one?
Yeah.
The blood types and the proportions given in the table above define a probability distribution. I think it's true because, like, if you add up the numbers, it all equals 1.
Yeah.
That was one of the things we learned.
That's what I just
Yeah, that's right. It all equals 1.
Yeah.
What is it? So it says that the rules of probability are that the probability of an event X is a number between 0 and 1. So it's definitely that. If you list all the outcomes of an experiment, the probability that one of these outcomes will occur is 1. In other words, the sum of the probability. So yeah, all added is 1. And then the probability that an X event will not occur is 1 minus the probability that it would occur. Yeah, so it is true.
Okay, so we're going with true?
Yeah. Does everybody understand that principle?
Yeah. Talking about blood types just seems kind of weird to be calling it that, but that does make sense. And
yeah, well, if you think about, yeah, that would, because it's not an actual event, but
right.
It's definitely something you're measuring, seeing what's the proportion in different types of blood. So I guess it just depends on the sample size, but yeah, it is a weird kind of question.
Okay, I feel good about true on that one.
Okay. Good. I'm glad you feel good about number 3.
I feel great. I'm type O. I can take any blood. Or actually, that's not true. I'm a universal donor.
Yeah. Are you positive or negative?
I'm O positive.
I'm O negative. So I don't know what that means. I can't remember if that's a universal donor, and I can only accept O negative.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, somebody was like, you need to give a lot of blood. You're very rare. And I was like, it's too bad I found out every time.
Yeah, because probably like an or A negative or B negative or AB negative could still take O negative.
Because it doesn't have any of the little receptors.
Yeah. Okay, this is way off topic.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Number 4, what is the probability that a randomly selected person in the United States has type O blood, rounded to 2 decimals? So that would be 0.45%, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a trick question.
Hopefully not.
Yeah,
I don't like these little boxes. I feel like you have to be so precise or the computer won't read it right, and then even if you're close, it doesn't count. So we're saying it's 0.45 is the probability. Okay.
And so the next one is people that won't have 45%. So that technically would be 55.
Right.
Yay, I can do basic math.
Okay. I'm going to get a better grade on this one.
Okay, are we moving on or are we still working on 5?
We're on 6 now, I think.
Okay.
Somebody want to take it off? Or take
Sure. I can read it. Carolyn Willis and her colleagues conducted a study in which dogs were trained to detect bladder cancer. The dogs were trained to lie down next to a specimen derived from a bladder cancer patient. Tangle, one of the dogs, demonstrates the identification of a specimen. 7 bowls containing urine were lined up in a random order. 6 of the samples were from patients who did not have bladder cancer. 1 of the samples came from a person identified as a bladder cancer patient. Answer the following question. If the dogs guess at random, what is the probability they will correctly identify the dish containing the specimen from the bladder cancer patient?
So that 1 divided by 7.
Is there 7 or only 6?
There's 7 bowls. And 6 of them.
7 bowls, okay. 7
6
bowls.
of them didn't have any. They didn't have bladder cancer.
So I got 1.43.
Where are you, calculator? So it's 1 divided by 7. 1.4, what?
43.
Okay, I got, yeah, we can do that.
Well, it says 1.428, but
Yeah, so we would round it to 3.
So 0.143?
yeah.
Okay.
Does everybody agree with how we got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're saying it's a 1 out of 7 or 1 out of 7 chance of a random picking that one.
Yeah.
And we want the answer needs to be in decimal. So.
Yep. Okay. Next one.
I'll read it. In a combined total of 54 trials, the dogs correctly identified the specimen from the cancer patient 22 times. It is very unlikely that the dog would do this well by random chance alone. Which of the following statements is most appropriate?
So it would be that provide strong evidence that dogs can detect bladder cancer.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Because it said the dog would, it is very unlikely the dog would do this well by random chance.
Okay. 8.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Whoever wants to read it.
Oh, okay. I guess that's me. M&Ms are small chocolate candies. The M&M website previously indicated that the United States, the distribution of the colors in the bag of plain M&Ms is given in the following table. There's the proportions. If you reach into a bag of plain M&Ms, what is the probability of drawing a red colored candy? And that would be 0.13. 0.13, right?
Yeah.
So I would,
So are you guys putting a 0 in front of the decimal in your answers or no?
I am.
I am.
On all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will. I didn't. I will.
Okay. So number 9, it says, what is the probability that a randomly selected candy is green? And I got hold on. 16%. Is that correct? Did anybody else get that?
I did.
So it'd be 0.16.
Mm-hmm.
And then it not being green would be 0.84, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm not talking. I was going to put it in the calculator, but it seemed too dumb. So I was doing it by hand. So it was 0.16 was the probability you would randomly select green, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 0.84 was the not selected.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. The ACT scores of students admitted to a medium-sized public university in the Western United States were taken from CAPEX.com. The following summary statistics were calculated. And then use information from the public university to answer the following questions. Half of the observations are less than or equal to what number? I feel like that's a trick question. Why would that?
Would that be the median, though? Because
These observations are less than or
Less
equal.
than or equal to.
Yeah, you're right. It would
Yeah,
be the median.
I think it would be the median.
So that would be 24. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I just noticed it says review, so this is like building on what we learned last week.
Correct. Place of information below or on the table above. The top 25 of the students scored above what number? So that would be the maximum, right? 35.
The top 25%, I think that's the third quadrille, or however you say that.
Quartile. So 27 would be.
That's what I would think, because it says the top 25%. It didn't say the top score.
That's right, because the top score would be the maximum. Then third quartile, median, first quartile, and then yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be 27.
There's only one question left?
Wow, we're cooking along.
We might even be able to do the homework.
Sweet.
Which of the following statements is not one of the three rules of probability? And then 1, the probability that an outcome will not occur is 1 minus the probability that it will occur.
That's true.
And that would be correct, right?
Yeah, that one's correct.
Yeah. The probability is a number between 0 and 1, which is correct. If the probability is high, then the probability is positive. If the probability is low, then the probability is negative.
That one's false. There's no negative probabilities.
Just bad odds. Okay. I'll submit it. No, did anybody else submit it already? I'll submit it first.
I didn't answer my top 2 questions yet, so I'm going to do that.
Oh. Okay, we got 100%, so go ahead and submit.
Hooray!
Do we want to try doing the homework together?
Sure.
I like it when we get to do our homework. You guys want to do the homework assignment, or do you want to go to the quiz?
I did the homework assignment, so.
So you're ready for the quiz.
Whatever you guys want to do, I can go through the homework assignment with you guys too. Fine.
Is the homework assignment very similar to what we did in our review?
Yeah, but there were some discrepancies because the homework assignment only went up to number 10, but then the homework answer key had different questions, and it went up to number 19.
Maybe we should just try the quiz then, because if they're inconsistent, then I don't know.
So I did both. I did the up to 8, and then I looked at the answer key that went up to 19, and I figured how they got the answer. So
Okay.
I could probably walk us through it.
What do you guys want to do?
I haven't even looked at the homework at all, so.
Yeah, me neither.
Would you like to do it, or would you guys save that? You want to save that for later?
I'm okay with doing it now, unless somebody is needing to.
If you guys want to do I'll do the homework with you guys, the assignment. I'll do that first.
Is one of the questions, did you do the homework?
I don't know. I haven't done the quiz.
Okay.
Here, I'll open it, because you can open it and work on it. Nope, it's not one of those questions.
Okay.
But we're being videoed.
Well, and it's 7 questions long.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'm opening mine.
Does it look super tough, or?
I think we can do it.
Okay. I will do the homework anyway, but we can do the quiz.
Yeah, I'm going to do the homework, but let's do the quiz. This way we have better odds doing it together.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
You could probably even stop the recording now, since we only needed to do our quiz, right? Or, I mean, we could do our homework together. I mean, I don't mind them knowing we did our homework.
Since we just confessed it. Do you think the teacher's aide sits through every single video recording? That would get so boring. Oh my goodness.
They probably just see that we went through. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, well we've got almost 40, well, let's see, how long is this? I don't know how long I've had classes before where you had to meet for a whole hour, or you had to meet for 45 minutes or something like that. I haven't really seen any requirement.
Yeah.
But I can stop the recording and we can